Hi quilters, I'm Pam Heller, AccuQuilt's cutting expert.
And I'm Erica Bodker, AccuQuilt creativity expert.
The Go Tea Party die has been long awaited, and we're here today to show you how to cut and applique this whimsical shape to make the Go High Tea Throw Quilt. It's a free pattern at AccuQuilt.com.
Okay, let's take a look at that die, Pam. As you said, it's long anticipated. It's on a 6x12 die board, so it'll fit through all of our cutters, including the Go Me. We've got 4 distinct shapes. We've got the teapot and the lid. We've got a tea bag and the little tag for it.
And right here, it's going to cut out the handle,
which
for
is
the teapot.
Fabulous. The shapes are perfect for scraps, great for charm squares on those little pieces. Let's cut some teapots.
All right, quilters, we have already pre-fused our fabric.
Yes.
Now, keep in mind that our teapot is directional.
True.
Depending on which way you want your teapot to face, the fabric's going to face up, or it's going to place it down.
Right,
okay?
Great point.
And we can always use up to 4 layers of pre-fused fabric. So we're going to cut our little tea bags and our little tea top.
This is so adorable.
It is so fun. All right.
So we want a 6x12 mat.
Yep. And it's going to fit through any of our cutters, but Erica is going to use our Go Big today.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I can't wait.
All right, I'm going to move these out of the way. All right, quilters, we've used our 8.5-inch square die to cut our background squares.
Right.
So let's slide our mat and see the shapes we cut for our teapot.
Oh, so cute.
All right, and Erica, do you want to take the handle out of our little...
I was just itching to do that very thing. There we go.
There we go. All right, and look at the cute little top.
Oh, I love it. This is adorable.
All right. All right, so I'm going to take these 2 shapes off here, and you can show everyone, we're going to press those down on our background
let me grab
squares.
our wool mat then. Now, are there any tips for placing this, Pam?
Well, we measured from the bottom to make sure that it was the same height.
Great.
So you want to make sure that all your teapots are the same height.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and press my teapot down, then I'm going to add my lid.
Excellent.
And now I can go back and place my lid. It fits just perfectly. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Look at how fun. So our teapots are not only perfect for this project, but you could make a throw quilt or mug rugs or placemats or table runners.
So many options with this, absolutely. Now remember, all of our applique shapes come with free embroidery designs along with some fun for purchase designs as well. You can find all of them at AccuQuilt.com. So here are our free embroidery samples. This is with the motif stitch.
Look
super
at how cute that is.
The blanket stitch, which is a classic. This is great for wall hangings. And then the satin stitch, nice and tight. So something that's going to be washed a lot.
Maybe
this is great.
A tea towel or something.
Sure. Or how about a t-shirt?
Oh, yes, that's a cute idea. There we go. All right. Now, Erica, it's so fun because the sashing for this project, and I'll walk back here and show you, is actually we're going to make these great star blocks. So if we look right here, this is actually sashing between the teapot rows.
So they're all going to come together to make that little
star
kind
block.
of sawtooth star look.
And we're going to use our 4-inch cube to cut these tiny little flying geese.
I love it.
So I'm going to lay some out here so we can see how it's going to go.
Oh, perfect.
Look at this. So let's cut and sew a flying geese and show everyone how to do this.
Great.
And then we'll sew it to our teapot. But look at how fun this is.
These are so cute. And don't worry about them matching up. Remember, we've got seam allowances involved here.
Right. All right, so we have 2 dies that we're going to use for flying geese. 1/4 square triangles and 1/2 square triangles. And these are going to finish 1 inch by 2 inches wide.
Yes, I love it.
All right, so we're going to put our blue fabric down and our white fabric down. And we're going to put our cutting mats on. Since we're using our Go Big today, we can cut both dies in one pass.
That's right. Okay, let's get these going for us.
Perfect.
One for each of us.
Give us a little love. Slide that mat, don't lift. All right.
So there are 8 of these half-square triangles that finish to 1 inch on the die.
Right.
We can cut how many layers?
6 layers, which means you can cut 48 half-square triangles in one pass through the cutter.
That's amazing.
It's beautiful. All right, so to make flying geese, we're going to take our quarter square triangle, which is the center, and we're going to add just little half-square triangles to the sides. Now look at this, Erica. Because we've cut off the dog ears, it's going to line up perfectly here.
And that's a great tip. You want to line up with this bottom corner. You will have a tiny tip that'll stick out over the top. Don't worry about it. It's going to go away when we sew the next side on.
All right, so I'm going to move this. You want to bring out your pressing mat.
I shall.
And press this for me. This is a great chain piecing block. I would make all of my flying geese in one pass.
Absolutely. How would you like this pressed? I'm going to say open because it's so
Yes.
small.
All right, Erica, so now I'm going to add my other half square triangle. It's
Right.
going to line up perfectly here. So while I'm sewing this together, do you want to talk about our centers for our star blocks and the rest of our sashing?
So you'll follow the pattern to cut 2.5 by 6.5 inch strips, just like we've got here. We've already cut the strips for this project.
All right, if you want to press that seam
I
open
will.
for me.
And again, when you're working with these small shapes, we really recommend pressing those seams open.
It's just going to lay flat.
Yep.
All right. So now here's the trick. When you lay out your pieces, you want to make sure that your points are going in the correct direction.
Your geese are flying away from the strip.
Yes. All right, so Erica, you've pressed our little flying geese to the edge.
I have.
All right, so now I'm going to sew it right here to the side of our teapot.
Perfect.
block. All right, and then when we're done, I'll show you how it all works together in the quilt.
Great.
All right, and I think we should press towards the teapots.
I think so too. I always like to let the fabric tell me where to press. It's going to give it a nice flat seam there.
All right, so let's show you on the quilt how this is going to look. So here's our block, and look how it's already started that cute little star block.
Perfect.
It's going to be fabulous.
And then when you add the rows above and below, it's going to finish off that little star block. So you'll continue to follow the pattern to add those vertical and horizontal borders. Then you'll layer the batting between the quilt top and the backing, pin or baste those layers together, quilt it as desired, and add your binding.
Be sure and share your finished projects with us on all of our social media platforms
Because at AccuQuilt, we hope you cut time
so you can quilt more.